Hi, I'm Ryan LFC, and you're watching Elite Sports TV. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay tuned to everything Reggae Girls, Reggae Boys, track and field. This is the place where you get behind the scene, the number one Jamaican sports. I would say the best when it come around here. The credibility is everything. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Share it out down in the comment section. Hi, Ryan LFC and Elite Sports TV. I would like to say peace out. Thanks for watching.
Adults. He doesn't look that way when he's playing. He's 6'3", 6'4", a power, a muscle, explosion. So don't think that these things will intimidate him. I think that at his competitive nature, he wants to play. You know, the minute that he came off, he's like, "Coach, I want to play." You know, so listen, you have to buy the time, relax. You know, and the good thing about it with players like Leon and Whisper being in the team is you have players that are coming out. Those two are coming out of the developmental academy. Then they're developed at the same place. So the system that they play is the same. So they know the runs that each other will make, you know. And if you notice, Leon finds him a lot, you know. And Demarai Gray is also very good friends with Leon. It was people don't realize it was Leon that convinced Demarai to come and play for Jamaica. They were together at Leverkusen when Demarai was on loan there. Yeah, they were good friends there. He would convince him to come. Okay. So for me, I'm happy with the progression that I've seen in the team, the improvement, and it's coming. And the midfield doesn't look so bad again. When you have two, if you notice, he has two midfielders, right? He has what's his name? The Latibodier.
Yeah.
And he had
DJ.
DJ, right? And then you had Leon playing in front of them. If you notice, there were not many long balls going through. The balls were playing to Leon, and then Leon was doing the distribution closer. You know, one of the things we always say is connect the dots. The further away the pass is made from the striker or the winger, is the easier it is for the defender to intercept. The closer it is the harder it is for him to intercept. But if you look at the creativity that was going on today, we created a lot of chances, This game, a lot of chances were created. There was not a lot of side back the whole game. Some of it happened, but if you look at how the team was playing, a lot of chances were created. And once Nicholson came on, right? Now you had two powerful guys running at tired people. Mikel Antonio and Nicholson. Two powerful guys running at very tired people because the first half that left back was dead. The centre half is tired, and they didn't know what to do.
So correct. So the overall point, because
don't move my show, brother. Yan coach, when you wait on the turn, don't ask a whole heap of question because when you do that, when you mash up my analyst of the game, don't ask a whole heap of question. Me and the man run the show. All right? Don't go and ask a bag of question and mash up. Talk to me about the first goal of Jamaica score. We analyze the thing and people are sitting in them house and watch the thing. So now the bag of question thing. Wait till me say question now. Go ahead. Talk to me about the first goal equalized because it was a good goal getting us back into the game.
For me, the first goal was scored, right? But Anthony run the channels. He picked up the ball on the left wing, right? Him squaring the ball, and we all can say it was a defensive error from the Asian. But once it reached Demarai Gray foot, I was there sitting watching the game, and I can tell you, like nightfall a day, I know that it was gonna find the back of the net because me confident in a Gray, he might get a good strike, and it took a deflection, found the back of the net. So for me, it was good link up play again, good interplay, good movements because as I can say, it was Antonio running channels, pick up the ball on the left flank. Demarai Gray went inside. When the ball came back to him, he was on top. For me, it was a free shot. And me can tell you, like night for a day, I expect great to score from there.
Talk to me. Coach Da Costa, goal. Jamaica equalize after everybody going crazy after 80 go 1-0 up. Demargue right after that. Put us back, a foot back into the game.
Yeah, you see, link up play and team play has improved on this team. You understand? This used to be a kick and run team, where it's now long ball, and of course there's the place for long ball, and but when teammates combine and attacking groups of 5 or 6 and break down a defense, you understand, and are unselfish, that's when Jamaica looked the best. Jamaica looked amazing. A couple of those attacks into the area until they were able to finish, But so the Haiti goal came against the run of play. I thought Jamaica looked much better team until that goal scored and things like that. But it just shows you in football, any weakness you have can be exploited at any time. So that has to be tightened up. But you can see that the confidence and the trust are the number one. The trust is building between those attacking players for Jamaica side. You understand? And once that trust and confidence really gels, Jamaica's going to be amazing going forward, scoring goals. You can see the talent that's there, amazing, young and old.
Fair enough. So we're going to go to Mr. Butler now, and then we'll go to the phone line. So hear me now, people. Last time, hit the like button. We still have over 16,000 people in the chat. I will not even have 500 likes. People, stop what you're doing. If you haven't liked the video, glance over your shoulder, glance over your other shoulder, left to right, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Now, talk to Mr. Butler. Are you surprised with the chemistry up top come so quick for Jamaica? We see a little bit of piece of it in the Gold Cup, but we see like it getting better and better. Up top, scoring more goal for the Jamaican team.
No, not surprised at all. As I said, the role that Leon has taken on is that of provider. I say that the passes are coming more, the connecting passes are coming more. A lot of the balls, you say Demarai scored. The funny thing is, I was really happy that Demarai scored that goal quickly, because it was his bad pass that led to the goal, the Haitian goal against us.
If him turnover, the ball him turnover, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm really happy that he was able to get that chance and finish. But one of the things we have to recognize also is that the creativity and the cohesion of the team is not coming from today. Whisper was raised in the same place as Leon. Leon and Demarai Gary were playing for Bayer Leverkusen together. You understand? The relationship. It is also Leon that helped to bring Mikel Antonio to the national team of Jamaica. So they're friends. And that works well. And Shemar Nicholson, of course, would never come from Reggae Boyz, right? So what I like, though, is the fact that Shemar is looking fitter. He looks like he's doing some work and he's getting more playing time. And he looks a little happier. And that's important. That's important. And I think that if we have a top 6 or a top 7 that continues to train and play together, and continues to play the games, it will get better. What the coach does not need to do now is to bring in new players. When you start bringing in new players, then you get it into a Tupper Whitmore situation where you're for 5 years you're trying to get a balance in the team. You're bringing in, you're trying to get a system going. No, let the man and play together, because that's all you have at this point. You don't have a national developmental system in place. So let them play together, and you'll continue to see good results because they'll get a better understanding with each other.
Fair enough. But people, I'm going to make the call of them get a chance. But David, they're saying 4-4-2 will not work for this coach. When we play against better opponents, the Canada, the United States, just an example, we play the 4-4-2 where we play with top 4 players of them against Mexico, and they destroy us. Can this 4-4-2 work when we play against bigger and better opponents?
For me personally, I'm not a big fan of the 4-4-2. However, the coach did say something very important about 4-4-2. He said that it was the players them with him up. For me, we barely find two midfielders because we've been chopping and changing to find midfielders. We barely find two where we can say, all right, definitely them two money are supposed to start. So we're playing another formation like a 4-3-3, which everybody want to see. We definitely need to find a third midfielder to say definitely play. So we have to look at who are our best players and how we are going to play them. So that have a lot to do with it as well.
Okay, fair enough. But let's go to the phone line, people. Before I open the phone line, let me tell you the rule from now, people. Please, my guests, do not disrespect my guests. I'm going to give you a dial tone. You can disagree to agree. Let's keep it professional. All panelists must be respect and their opinion, and no one come with them fight or any bad vibes. Keep it clean, and then we take it from there. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show. Carla, you hear the rule?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
All right,
Definitely. We're not there for that.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, we're not there for that. My God, Butler there on the program. I really have a message for Butler. You see, like how you have the ears, Leon Bailey. I beg you, please. Let's beg him for us come for the ball some more. You hear me, sir? Let's beg him for us. You see, sometimes when him I wait for the ball to come to him to be a part of the game. You see the couple times him go for the ball to make two passes. As long as Leon in the game. But normally beat him bad enough because we know him have the potential. Right? Mr. Butler, like how you have the ears to him, you have him ears, just make him know, sir, we are begging for. Just do it what we know him can do. Right? One more point.
Can I respond to him?
The top four.
Make him finish and then
The top four.
we don't want to have him
The top
back
four. The top four.
Mm-hmm.
I like the idea of the top four, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I like to see it more. You know, I never really want to whisper come off, but yeah. I don't think Bowser changed the game, but him score.
Mm-hmm.
And we need to stop massage these players ego because this is what they're supposed to be doing. Right? It's what they're supposed to be doing. So, you know, we need to just make them know so that them to do. We don't have no ego. Me used to beat Leon bad because we know him can do better. It's not non-personal. Only thing personal is made as a Jamaican, right? Bless up.
Right. Big up yourself. Mr. Butler, you say want to say something. You can go ahead and respond.
I have a player called Denzel McKenzie, right? He's one of the best number 10s in the country. He's 16 years old. Ajax already want him and everything. He plays for Mona. We have a holding midfielder that plays. The other day, you're going to see where I'm going with this. The other day, we're playing a game. Denzel started to go deep down to the center of them to pick up the ball. I took him and said, listen, go up to the right behind the forward them and stay there and wait. Let the holding midfielder do his job. So when he said Leon should go for the ball, what you're doing is you're moving him out of the position where he has the least distance to make that final pass effective. And you're taking him deeper to where he would be doing the same exact thing that a holding midfielder would do if he takes the ball and tries to chip the ball over the top. You see? So each person has their role. Chippy has to stay behind that top three. The holding midfielder need to get the ball to him. Then he runs at them and he slips it. He slips it through to the center forward, slips it through to the winger, switches it over to the other winger. Yeah? And then gets into the box. So it's if you look at the game today, you'll realize he played high up the pitch, but when he did get the ball, he was extremely effective. That header, for example, right, that he set Mikel Antonio with. Imagine if he had gone deep to the center half to collect that ball. He would never have been in the position to set Mikel. because he would have too far to go to get into the box. You understand, guys? Best of breed. Attacking midfielder does his job higher. Defensive midfielder does his job lower. You have a low line holding midfield. For example, you remember Pirlo? Pirlo used to go deep and pick up the balls and make the passes. But he had a catenaccio defense. You know? So that's my 2 cents. Not hearing you, Ryan.
Yeah. All right. Talk to me. Give me. What you think about that, Coach Douglas? What you think about that?
You talking about Leon Bailey?
Yeah.
Well, see, my problem is Leon Bailey. I don't know which Leon Bailey I'm getting. Am I getting Leon Bailey the first game of the Gold Cup or Leon Bailey from the second game of the Gold Cup? Leon Bailey in the second game of the Gold Cup this past was the leader we were looking for. Turn provider, distributing, leading everybody. Once again, Leon Bailey's the leader of his team. As Leon Bailey goes, so goes Jamaica. You understand? But when we have selfish Leon Bailey, put him head down, dribble, and look to make them long killer passes that's where we have a problem. Leon Bailey's a ball stopper. When we have ball stopper Leon Bailey, the ball comes to the midfield, him stop the ball and dribble back to maintain possession, dribble back towards his own goal. I don't like that Leon Bailey. When Leon Bailey's simple, 1 and 2 touch and we move forward, we are lethal in Jamaica. So I want that Leon Bailey, the one we saw tonight. That's the Leon Bailey I need more of. You understand it? Even though he did go a couple negative times just to hold on to the ball. But overall, great leadership. You understand? And that's what we need as the leader of this team.
Butler, hold your point, Butler. I'll come back to you. King David, go ahead.
All right, so for me,
Yes, sir.
Craig said he's being played in the correct position. But for me, I say Leon Bailey doing best work on the right wing. So for me, tactically, the first thing I would want to see him play more on the right wing. Start from the right wing more, right? So that's the first thing. Second thing is that I think Bailey is playing in his head too much. Today he played without the pressure of the Jamaican crowd being there, without the pressure of knowing that this is a must-win game. So you could see him expressing himself. So for me personally, I just want to see Bailey express himself and show the facts him a real superstar. The other thing when me look at is last season he was playing second striker at Aston Villa. This season when Aston Villa brought in Diaby and he moved more to the right, you could see the link-up play between Diaby and Bailey and it looked a lot better. So for me, positioning 1 and playing without the pressure is 2.
Carla, go ahead, Carla. You have the floor.
Yeah, greetings, Ryan, and Mr. Dacaster,
we have to get the ball and that. Go ahead, Carla.
Yeah, Mr. Butler, and King David, big up on yourself. Yeah, we give thanks for the win, and we know so that I go a far way if you take us forward. And we have to look at the positive now, because I say right now, we see more cohesion in the front line. Yeah, we see the cohesion at the front line, and we see where the chemistry are built. At the front line, I think we still need Maggie. Cut the long story short, we still need Maggie. Yeah.
All right.
In the defense now, you see, in my when I play ball, me always if the goalkeeper who has everything supposed to attack the game. Me not like how my goalkeeper he might play like him shy. The goalkeeper supposed to attack the game and tell the defender them which part man free, man for mark, man for cover, and the score them want come in. They're poor. The defense really want tighten up. And the young need to sit on the bench and watch and get somebody to mark and show them how to mark. Because they tend more to mark space. Them now mark the man when the man to mark. Them are marks. Them turn up in a space like them a ball watch. And that are the let down in the side. The defense man tighten up. The defense. I'm say the man them now mark. That's the main thing when we see in the defense. The man them now mark.
Alright, Carla, you have to run leave you. You have to run leave you. Look up yourself, Carla. Tomorrow. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Alright.
Hello.
One more, Mr. Butler. One more, no man. One more. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Alright, Ryan, here I am now. Like a front to play. I like it front door link up a play. But here what now? Me see a thing with Bailey though. We more adjust with Craig. Craig Craig just tell Bailey say a ball when kick over the goal top and beat the man, do so go hard and beat the man, kick it in salad. Just pass the ball across. Just like how Mikel Antonio selfish and play the ball across and make balls a score. Same way you could play the ball across and make Mikel Antonio score too. Just do that now, Craig. Tell him that now, Craig. And the next thing again too. The ball with Daniel Johnson pass from way in the midfield to Bailey and making score. Like the ball. Who are more of them pass it too. Like that. So, good game. Good win.
Alright, big up
Like
yourself,
that.
Carla. No
Big
respect.
up yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
Go
man.
ahead, Mr. Butler. You have the floor now.
Well, in response to what he just said, I will be sure to tell Leon not to kick the ball out over the bar on purpose again. Please. Do you believe that's what he was trying to do? You don't realize that the ball bungled up on his foot when he was kicking the ball.
Yeah.
That never registered. Did that ball look like he was trying to shoot to you? To anybody here? Because he wasn't. I know Leon. He was trying to chip up the ball. But the ball bungled up on his foot. Second thing is, the person was saying, Leon shouldn't play in that position. Okay, and he should play on the right wing. Okay. If you take out Leon out of that position, who's going to be making those passes? Who's going to be connecting with the front line?
Yeah, that's for me.
Take him out now. Put somebody else. Who's going to do it? The third thing is, understand this. When he played as a second striker last year, it was out of position. Yeah? When he played as the winger for Aston Villa, they have people who are there who will get the ball to him. When Leon plays as the winger for Jamaica, there is nobody there to get the ball to him unless it is over distance. And when you have players that are, Leon is not the biggest guy. Yeah? He's fast, he's quick, he's agile, skillful, but you cannot get the ball, you cannot pass the ball to Leon over 30 yards with a 6'4" defender and expect him to win the ball. Yeah? Just like how when you see the balls going to Demarai Gray from Leon, he's getting them at his foot, he's getting them in quick positions. Defenders are coming to Leon and Leon is slipping the ball out to the forwards and the wingers. So he's now just working into this new position that the coach is asking him to play. His favorite position is right wing. Yeah?
Hold on, Mr. Butler. Mr. Butler, you see, this is like, this is like. You say Bailey can play left, him can play right, him can play down the middle. Leon Bailey develop a Phoenix, him not in the right full position there, the Virgin.
It's not about Leon. It's about Jamaica. When he plays in the middle, you have a short distance to connect. When he plays on the wing, Lembiska, Daniel Johnson, everybody else is going to be playing over a long distance. You understand? When they spoke about, the 4-4-2, if you look at what happened, right, is that Leon goes out to the right, two powerful players now running at the central defenders, and Gray on the left side. The man, I'm tired. If you started like that, we'd have a problem. Because if you look at it, right, apart from the pass that Daniel Johnson made to split the defense where Leon ran across the belly of the team, there were not many passes after Leon went out on the right wing that were coming from an attacking midfielder close to the wingers and the strikers. The passes were coming from deeper. And the deeper, anybody who plays football or plays defense? No. The deeper the pass come from is the more time the defenders have to intercept and adjust. Yeah? When you have a man running at you with the ball and then slip it, you're in problems.
Mm.
And that's what Leon brings to the team when he plays that position, which the coaches has asked him to play.
Okay. All right. Going forward, people, hit the like button and like it. Gentlemen, we cannot rebut everything, but we're not going to do the show. I have to balance the call. Something I go pass and something I don't want the man them. We are analyze the game. And this is why it's we are analyzing the game. We're not blaming people. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, man. Good night, Ryan. Bless up everybody that on the show. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. My take of the game is, I think Daniel Johnson with him passing game and the midfield really changed the whole thing with the team. The forwards him not really struggle that much, better. That different dynamic with Daniel Johnson change the whole thing. But we still need the coach to get the man them with this cohesiveness to defend, brother. We still need that in the team with the defending. Strict on the man them to get that out of them. And I just start left to see the coach really do with this team. I would just need a better midfield. If you play this 4-4-2 system, we need two proper midfielders who can pass the ball and hold the ball good enough and pass the ball in some tight spaces. It's just really that the team needs.
All right, big up yourself. What you say about that, King David? Because Daniel Johnson, with him forward thinking and him forward minded, passing the ball, supporting Bailey, supporting Mikel Antonio. How important to having Daniel Johnson going forward to be one of the midfielders we're going to create that for the team?
All right, so Johnson is a natural touch player. I watched Johnson over his career in play more advanced and play the number 10 role more than even central midfielder. So you'll get a more creative player there, playing deeper. And we're using two in midfield, so we definitely need one of the players to be more creative. And that's what we saw from Johnson today. However, not to belabor a point, right? And not to go back and forth, as you said, but as it relates to a player who can play the second striker and link up those passes, for me personally, I would definitely say Bobby Reid is somebody who can play that second striker / number 10 role, link up the passes as well. So Daniel Johnson definitely, for me, if you don't have a man like Ravel in the midfield, I would definitely have Daniel Johnson in the midfield. But I would think that Bobby Reid could play the second striker role well if we're going to put Liam Bailey on the right-hand side.
Coach, talk to me about that.
Yeah, well, my problem with Johnson is he doesn't scan before he receives the ball, and he plays too negative in his initial touches. He's only confident when he's turned and facing the opponent, then he can start to distribute. But sometimes, so we're missing half the player, the playmaking that he can be doing. So when that ball comes to his feet now, one time there's 20 yards of space behind him, and the man still touch the ball back to the center back instead of turning. I know. Because we want a midfielder that can change the shape of the defense, you understand? Once you start to change the shape of the defense by dribbling into that defense, somebody has to leave somebody else or leave their position to come and deal with you. And then the creative link-up can happen and things like that. So that's my biggest criticism of Johnson. He can be distributing things, a long ball and things like that, but where's the player that can turn in midfield and just totally destroy a defense and then begin the link-up play?
Mm-hmm. Over to you, Mr. Butler. You agree with the coach analyzing Daniel Johnson?
Yeah. 100%. And that is why Leon is playing that position. Because when Leon receives the ball, he does not receive the ball in the midfield with his back turned to the field. He scans and he takes the ball side on, runs at the defenders, and then slits it. There's a lot of vision, that little chips. And Daniel is doing a good job where he is, Lati Bodir, that's why they put him there now. He's a defender, He's doing the work defensively to support those midfielders that are creative.
Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show. Live and here with Mr. Butler. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Big up to the panel, man. Long time listener. but the first time I called, yeah, well, but that's a two question to the panel, right? Sometimes, yo, we are Jamaican, but we have a call a spade, right? Low, it's full time for Low to start sit down on the bench now. We need to stop use name because name now play the game. You understand me? I say full time for Low sit down on the bench. And this guy named Lati Body here, me don't know what the coach in this young man. Whatever we say, we don't see no more player out there can play this youth position near Lati Body here.
That's a 2-point rate, Scala.
I mean 2 point that and just last thing. You see, Jamaican is a thing where we are so hard to please. I'm tell you this, Leon Bailey. I'm not a big fan of Mr. Butler, I'm going to make it clear, but Leon Bailey, I will bring back people back in a national stadium where the office used to be the office. Leon Bailey is going to do that, and that young man can whisper. And it's full time to Low start, sit down on the bench, and somebody need to grab Low and make him understand him role where my player. And Lati Body here, boy, me no know. I just smile like a two tail that now, run me around.
Alright, big up yourself, Carl. Enough respect. Gentlemen, how no approach this Daman Lowe stuff? First thing, David, important part, captain when Andre Blake not playing, but time and time, sometimes him can be a little bit a suspect and make a mistake. But don't get me wrong, he's a good player, but sometimes him head go and come. How do you approach a player like a Daman Lowe? Very important to the national team.
So the first thing is who we are going to replace him with. That's the first thing, right? And then you look around and then you see in this current squad, we had Michael Lecter who came on, right? I'm not sure where he is. I haven't been watching a lot of Michael Lecter. So
Charlton playing.
Yeah, but I'm telling you from my personal opinion, I haven't watched a lot of him, right? I heard, well, he did well against Grenada, but who are you going to replace him with? One. Secondly, I was there at the National Stadium when Lowe had a disaster class. That's just the truth, right? Now, for me, I take the good with the bad with Daman Lowe because you know him going to play with him hard on him sleeve. You know him going to be a rough house, but at times that can be to his detriment, right? Now, it is important for have players in the squad who can give higher level performance or a similar level performance, but who is in the squad? The question I forgot be who we have to play over him.
We have good defender, we have good centre back. We have good centre back. We have Ethan Pinnock, we have Dushan Bernard, we have Lati Body. That is his Lati Body position. In playing for Coventry in the championship, he plays centre back. That is a perfect position.
But he's playing centre back in a back three.
It no matter, him can play the right hand side, him can play on the left hand side. He's a competitive player. But we'll leave that down to the comment section. But over to you, Mr. Coach. What do you think about Daman Lowe and people calling for him head?
First of all, I want to thank Daman Lowe for his years of service to Jamaica and represent Jamaica and things like that. I've watched his career for a long time. I can coach up Daman Lowe. Daman Lowe is decision making. You understand? Is what needs to be worked on right here. His decision making. And somebody needs to take him into a film study and show him, like tonight's game, and you show him, what are you doing here? The threat is coming from there, but the cross is coming in, but the goal is going to be scored from the header, not from the cross. So why are you focused on that? And did you organize your box? Things like that. You coach him up to make better decisions. Because I remember I pointed out in the Gold Cup, when he went from his center back position all the way to the forward line during the run of play. You remember that, Ryan? We talked about that. And then the other one did. It was just indiscipline. What are you doing? You're a leader, team leader, captain. You have to show the discipline to the rest of the ball of them will do their job and be disciplined and maintain a certain level of professionalism when you're playing back their defense. You understand? So I can coach up a Daman Lowe, and I think so. I don't want to destroy him or anything like that, but. Players can be fixed with good coaching and understanding about it's been going on for years. You have to fix some of these players. Jamaican arrogance, nobody can tell them nothing until you tell them and make them do it.
Okay, fair enough, people. Make sure you're smashing the like button. Big up to all of the people down in the comment section. OJ, Danny Jed, big up yourself. Nothing but love and respect. Owen, big up yourself. Know yourself, big up yourself. Big up to all my channel member them. Really do appreciate the love and the support. Also, big up to all the females them. Georgia girl is watching. Big up yourself, Shem. Big up yourself. Big up to all the females them. Auntie Juliet from over England there. Big up yourself. Enough love and respect. Island boy, big up yourself, enough respect. But people, smash the like button and subscribe to the show. Stop what you're doing, hit that like button, and drop some super chat, make the sun look bright.